Hi guys, Mike with Kiss Dog Training. Tonight we're going to talk about the command down. I have a puppy with us tonight, and I have Luca. So we have Luca and a little bit. The question I got was working with a client who the dog is really stubborn about doing the command down. The big thing I want you to understand is down is a submissive position, so a lot of times dogs are not real keen on offering their belly or wanting to lay down or going through a real bad issue of FOMO, the fear of missing out. If they're laying down, they just think they have to be up and moving. So it can be one of those really challenging commands. One of the things that drives me nuts is people who shove a dog down into a down, stick a cookie in their mouth, and try to act like it was a positive experience. I would much rather have you be really patient and take as much time as necessary. I'm going to show you some tricks with Luca, who knows the down command, and then I'm going to attempt to do it with Little Bit, who she's been with us for about 2 weeks. She's a 9-week-old Great Pyrenees pup. I've gotten about 3 or 4 downs so far with her just monkeying around. So the big thing I'm going to show tonight is how you can get a down working on an elevated platform, and I'm just going to use a couch. You could use an ottoman, you could use all sorts of elevated platforms. But okay, so what we really want from our dog is to be able to just look at him and go, Luca, lay down. And that's what we want, okay? But in the very beginning, we have to start with kind of a luring thing, where I'm going to start with the dog in a sit. Okay, now I'm going to bring them down and lure them here. So the case that my client's having is the dog won't do what Luca just did. If I get Luca up here on the couch, a trick you can do, sit. If you've got a dog on an elevated platform, when I take the treat and I lure down below the level of the couch, she's automatically going to lay down. Now the problem with this video and me using her as an example is she already knows all these commands. So since you have done such a wonderful job, you get an extra cookie. I'm going to take a quick break and we're going to come back with a little bit and we're going to try to get her to do it down the same way. So, I'll be right back. And now we're back, but now with a dog who really doesn't know down, so we're going to actually attempt this cold instead of seeing what you saw with Luca. But hopefully you get the idea of using an elevated platform. This is more, what you saw me doing with Luca is more what we would be doing with an adult dog. I'm going to kind of shift gears and go back to a puppy who does not know the command, and I'm going to be way easier. I'm not going to expect as much. So the first thing we're going to do here, since she's not big enough to actually get up on the couch by herself, is I'll just put her up here. And we're going to kind of start with it being a sit. And ideally, if I just try to lure, you can see she kind of fights me on this one. Just doesn't want to really go into a down, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hey, come here, there, right here. And I'm going to lure her down, and as the treat goes past that level, it's going to entice the dog into going into it. Now, you can still see, there's your down right there. Good girl. Okay, at this point, if the dog was a little bit older, I'd probably take a treat and toss it off the couch so the dog would hop off and I could start over. What I'm going to attempt to do here, hey, you want a treat? Go get that treat over there. Is I'm just gonna, she's still young enough, I don't want her hopping off the couch yet. Come here. Oh, big treats, takes you a little while to eat. Come here. Another one. Come here. Come on. Good girl. So we got our sit, and now I'm just going to lure. And again, I'm going to go past the level of the couch, and all that weight on their front end, eventually they're going to get tired of that, and they're just going to come in and lay down. So she's really close. There it is. I got my down. That's when I'll release the treat. So with a puppy, I'm not really even dealing with the thank you and the all done and all the other stuff that you might be trying to do with an adult dog. But if we lure it a couple of times, let's see if this works. I've gotten it twice now. If I put her here, sit, and I go down, come on, come on, there you go. There it is, and we got it down there. So, hopefully this will help you if you've got a dog who's a little bit stubborn, doing a down. Just remember, use an elevated platform, use an ottoman, use a table. Just don't get too high off the ground, and don't let puppies try to jump off of them. But give me a call if you got any questions, and we'll go from there.